within this particular training, how do students really apply it or implement it? They go to the session, whether it's in person, virtual, so on and so forth. What are they doing, or what are they doing in the session, and then what are they doing after this session as an ongoing? Because I'm sure it's a process, right? It's not a one time thing where you go there, I'm done. It's a checklist. We're done for the year. We're done for the quarter. To the next time, this lady comes in, kind of thing. Because I'm sure there's people that say that kind of stuff. But so what does that look like?
What does that look like? Well, that looks like me going in being very, very high energy from start to finish, number one, right? Because like I said, there's a little instruction in there. There's pockets of instruction because I'm driving a point home. So you gotta walk away with something. One of the things that I will mention in my trainings is I'm going to take you through what I call my empathy impact model, right? Because I want it to be impactful. I want you to leave thinking I'm going to be empathetic to everybody that I see. But you need a roadmap to do that. So my empathy impact model starts with communication, right? It's just simply listening. We have so many things that distract us. Lately, when I'm doing trainings, right, where it's been virtual all summer long, it's been virtual. So you've got people's kids at home and their dogs at home and people cutting the grass. So then you have those external barriers to listening. But then you also have those internal barriers to listening. Your judgments, your preconceived notions about people, your biases, your what do you want to cook for dinner? What do I, those things. So communication. So listening is a big part of communication. So I do a lot of techniques about simply listening, right? You don't know that that's what it's for, but it's are you listening to communicate better? Are you listening to respond? Or are you listening to be very thoughtful and provide an outcome that's going to be what your client or customer wants, right? So first thing is communicating. The next thing is action. Again, empathy is a verb. Empathy is action. After hearing all this, after seeing all this, what are you compelled to do? Okay. So the next thing is connection. We talk a lot about silos sometimes, right? People are so siloed in what they do. And right now in a pandemic, wow, talk about being siloed, right?
Yes.
The opposite of that is that human connection. So what connection do you want to make with the person that you're right now having this experience, this interaction with, right? What does that connection look like for you? What do you want from that connection? What do you want them to take away from that connection? What behaviors do you want them to display? And then at the end of the day, what memory do you want to take away from that? But most importantly, what memory do you want them to take away? So when you look at the empathy impact model, I don't think we all start off saying, I'm going to be empathetic today, but you now have a roadmap to get there.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that I definitely do besides surveys and just really reflection points throughout the training. Reflecting, what will you retain today? And what will you release today? Because there's some things you probably need to release, but also pat yourself on the back because there are probably some things that you're doing amazingly well. So continue to do those things, retain some things today, and release the rest.